Brilliance Audio.
Be Your Everything by Catherine Bybee. Performed by Devon Sorvery. Go! I don't want to see any of you back here until Monday. Chloe stood outside the back door of their home in Little Italy, surrounded by both her brothers and her soon-to-be sister-in-law. They all had small suitcases at their feet as the Uber van pulled up to take them to the airport. Mari, their mother, had a hand on Francesca's shoulder as they saw the bachelor/bachelorette party off. "Mama, are you absolutely certain?" Luca, the husband-to-be, her over-worried oldest brother, couldn't stop the concern that crossed his face any more than he could the love he had in his eyes for the woman at his side. He and Brooke were the real deal. Head over heels, all in, completely lost in each other. Chloe couldn't be happier for them. They needed Vegas. Boy, did they need 2 nights in Vegas. "I ran this restaurant before you were born, and after with all 3 of you jumping around. I have it, Luca. Go. Just don't get married. Wait until you come back for that." "What about babies?" Gio, the middle child and smartass in the family, asked. "That you can do," Mari said with a wink. Brooke knelt to Franny's level and gave the 8-year-old a kiss. "Listen to your nonna." There were hugs and waves as Giovanni, or Gio, as he was most often called, shoved all the suitcases into the back of the van. Gio took the front seat as the rest of them climbed into the back. "I can't believe you talked me into this," Luca said to his brother. "Busiest time of the year." "It is not. That's in the summer," Chloe argued. It was early December. The family restaurant was fully staffed and ran like a well-oiled machine, even with 3 of their employees out at the same time. It's going to be nothing but family and friends, celebrations and ceremonies from here on out. This is the last chance for you 2 to let loose until it's all over, Chloe reminded them. "You mean until after Christmas," Gio said. Right. They weren't taking their honeymoon until after Christmas. After they returned shortly after the New Year, it would be Chloe's turn to get out of town. Her long-awaited tickets to Bali were burning a hole in her pocket. This was her last opportunity to cut loose until it was all over as well. Chloe watched their family home disappear from sight. It was a 4-story building with the family restaurant on the bottom floor. The 2nd story was the family home where they'd all grown up, and the 3rd floor was where Luca, Brooke, and Franny now lived. On the very top was what used to be guest quarters, but was now the bachelor pad that Gio took over. Secretly, Chloe was hoping Gio would find Mrs. Wright and move on himself so she could occupy the upstairs apartment as her own space. She loved her mother, but living with her was getting old. As an Italian, Chloe wasn't going anywhere until she was married. That's just the way things were done in her culture. "Franny is going to be okay, right?" Brooke asked Luca as they settled in for the short ride to the airport. Chloe rolled her eyes. Francesca, Luca's daughter from his first unfortunate marriage, was probably already elbow-deep in gelato and milking Mari for all the attention and goodies a nonna could give her. "She'll be fine," Luca said, kissing Brooke's forehead. The ride to the airport took less than 10 minutes, a perk when you lived in San Diego and everything was close. Getting through security and waiting in the airport would take longer than the actual flight to Vegas, but it beat a long drive across the California desert any day of the week. "Thanks again for inviting Mason to join you guys," Brooke said to Gio and Luca. "He's a friend of yours, he's a friend of ours." "Besides, we need even numbers," Chloe added. As she said that, she saw Selena waving them over to her side before they entered the TSA line. "Vegas, baby!" Selena all but yelled for everyone to hear. Chloe tossed her arms around one of her dearest friends for a hug. They'd known each other before braces and periods. As ride-or-die friends went, Selina was someone Chloe could count on to be there.